Hello? Hello, hello? All right, that's working. Looks like that's working. Hello? Hello? So my wireless... What the fuck? God damn it. Okay, my... Right there, that one. Turn that down a little bit. For some reason, my headphones are saying... My wireless headset's saying low battery. And I just barely touched the dongle for my wireless mic. And it shut off. Oh, now it's back. Oh, no. Barely touch it and it shuts off. Okay, well, it came back. As long as I don't touch it, I'm probably going to have to wear my headphones, though, unfortunately. Mute that mic. Yes, I know there's a low battery, lady. Quit telling me. Keep says low battery in my ear. I know. I don't know how long these take to charge. I don't know why it's not charged. They've been sitting in the charger. There's car stuff down here. You know, it would be nice if these would just work. If they would like give you a low battery warning and then just work instead of saying low battery every 5 fucking seconds. Like if it told me low battery, so I knew it was going to die, and then it just died when it was time to die instead of telling me every fucking 5 seconds. That'd be wonderful. Just like the fucking the fucking gulping in Gray Zone whenever your guy's thirsty. It's like give me 10 seconds to fucking deal with it. So I said water slides. I may have lied because we need to clean up panel lines on this stuff, assemble it. We may start with that. Clean up and assemble. And then we can do some water slides, I guess. It bothers me. And let it charge a little bit, and then I can swap one. And then, because I'm only using one at a time. I assume it charges with only one in the case. It's made so you can only use one, because it actually, The one cool thing is when you do use one, it turns it into a mono speaker, so everything comes through that side. It doesn't have the split. Navi syndrome. Yeah. Hey, listen. But I have some paint that should be here tonight. It's not here yet, but it should be here. So when that comes in, we may play with that for it's some transparent colors, and I've been holding off on doing the final spray on this, because we may be able to use these transparents to make the metallic do more what I want it to do, possibly. So we're gonna play with that a little bit if we have time, but the paint should be here tonight. Let's put this car. Let's put it over here. Oh, he has some priming done. Nice. This. Oh, I need to get my channel up. What? Deadly's on? Deadly doing some Deadly After Dark? Oh, there it goes. Now it just said turn off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this so I have it in my monitors. And you guys shouldn't be able to hear that because it's real low. God, I'm clicking on all the wrong things. It's not like I tech support for a living or anything. Let me plug this in. Stream Manager. There, we're finally there. Okay, finally. I think we can finally do things now. I don't know though. I mean, it should be all the same sound. So if there's an alert through the stream, it should work. Okay, let's get these parts cleaned up. These we can just take off, right? Shouldn't have anything to do with these. Let's get zoomed in a little. I've been watching The Boys. I finally finished Fallout. Then I saw a thing for The Boys season 5, and then I realized I never watched season 4, so been watching that. Also finally started watching the last season of My Hero Academia. Okay, get our legs out of the way. Live action. Oh, One Piece. Yeah, it's pretty decent. I enjoyed it anyway. Okay, we don't need that. I decided I didn't like it. I tried the way Epo does it. I don't like it. Another dumb shark movie. Sharks at the Hurricane. Move this stuff over here. Hopefully my porch camera will pick up um when the postman delivers my stuff. All right, let's get the naphtha. Move this over. Is this one clean? Yeah, this one's pretty clean. Looks new to me anyway. Part of the paints I'm getting too, I got the transparent colors, but I also got their new colors, which include it's more of the gallery paints, but it's colors that include skin tones. So I'm gonna have to do some more uh like figure painting. See how the skin tones are. But those are airbrush only because they're way too thin to brush paint. Full clean airbrush. I don't really full clean mine very much. I feel like I have maybe that's why, but I feel like I have issues often enough that I get in there and get most of the crap out without a full like dedicated clean. I kind of do it in the moment, I guess. It's gonna be so easy to miss a spot on this. But also all these brushes. God damn it. Okay. Haven't done any cleaning with yours since you gotten it outside of some tip cleaning, running the old water cleaner through it after I'm done. Yeah, if you I mean if you're using acrylics, water based, I should say. If you're using water based, you kind of have to clean the tip as you're using it anyway, because it gets a lot of tip dry. Um, so if you're doing that and like after you're done using it, you run a lot of fluid through it like I do. Although I didn't recheck this, it's probably stuck again. Yeah, I forgot to check this one after I got done with it. Um, but yeah, if you do that, it's pretty rare that you need to do a full clean. I mean, even as much as I paint, I'm trying to think. Of course, my fancy one I've hardly even used. My point .5 I haven't really used. My Mobius is the one I use all the time. Uh, and when I get that last year or something, and I don't think I've ever done a full clean on it. I've done a full clean on my GSI Krios, but I had that one a long time. Yeah, I kind of mostly live with the spot cleaning. That's kind of yeah. It's really only honestly, it's only if you notice some big issues, if you have problems that you can't fix with a little spot clean or a little tightening, that's when I would personally that's when I would do it. Part of the paint I want to test, I want to see if we can paint a lens in here for the gun camera that's convincing. I think that's cleaned up. This has a lot of spots to work. It's not very consistent around here. A little backblast. Whenever it's been a little stingy. Oh, stingy. I was reading that as stingy for some reason. So yeah, that looks pretty good. Grip's a little undefined to me. Maybe we can clean those up a little better. Back of the handle's not actually not quite clear. There we go. That looks better. Yeah, it will be stingy if you put your finger on the front. Get these more complex ones out of the way first, I think. This one's a lot easier. I didn't quite fully go on that line that goes around the handle. It's good on that side. Did I miss anything? I think that's good. Didn't really clean it up there, I guess. That one's quick. Here's the handle for that submachine gun. Yeah, and on cleaning, I even bought a sonic cleaner, and that's backwards, isn't it? Yeah, I think it goes like that and then folds out. Yeah, there we go. And anyway, bought a sonic cleaner, and I don't know, didn't really seem to do anything. I think it was a waste of money for my airbrush. Like, it gets chunks off the main bits, but you really need to get in there and physically agitate stuff, which is kind of what it does, but not really. I need to leave these on pegs, don't I? Because I'm going to have to flat these before I put them together. Although we may put some decals on these, I guess. Yeah, because I got it for that, and then I also got it for I was hoping to be able to use it on parts where, like, if I painted it wrong and I wanted to restart, I can throw it in there and blast a lot of the paint off. And um, it kind of works for that, but you also don't really need it for that. Because if you're just doing water-based stuff, just use some simple green and the paint will come right off, basically. If you're using lacquer, then I don't know what you use. Because a lot of stuff that'll take lacquer off will also ruin the plastic. Still got our Leo hands here. The Leo will officially be complete soon. Whenever we flat all this stuff, it'll finally officially be complete. These don't have anything on them. I don't. Oh no, they do. They have one spot. Glad I checked. Leo hand. He's really held on there. Yep. He's somehow holding. Did I put? Did I put sticky tack in there? I can't remember. But he's been holding a gun this entire time without the back of his hand. So he's doing pretty good. Can't remember if there's sticky tack in there or not, but yeah, he's doing all right. Hanging in there. Oh, is my mic arm gonna hit him now? Yep. He was in just the right spot where my mic arm wouldn't hit him, but every time I swung it by him, I was worried it was gonna hit him. Okay, now these will actually be assembled. So these we can take off. We'll have to really make sure we keep our Q-tip clean because leftover will show on this white real easy. Although the shield, whatever. We'll figure that out later. Whatever. The shield probably still needs to be on one. Kind of wiped it away in that one spot. That's all right. Never can expect it all to stay. To get a new one already. It's a quality butt flap right there. I don't really have a deadline tonight for showtime with the kid either. But at the same time, I have to get up extra early. So I kind of still do. I still do, but I used to too. Oh, Mitch Hedberg. That sounds familiar. Yep. I don't do drugs anymore. Well, I mean, I still do, but I used to do drugs. That's what it was. I mean, I still do, but I used to too. Or one day I will have a beret on. Yeah. I could leave those pretty well. Oh, got some on the side I gotta take off, I guess. I think I want to leave those pretty dark so that it really contrasts. Oh, we get to figure out if I can even assemble this when we start assembling because of that one piece. The one piece. We might not be able to assemble because of the one piece. This might not stay on there while I'm cleaning it. Yeah, only the real Pirate King. Because he will have to find the one piece first. And nobody knows where that's at. I mean, I have a general idea. It's in this room. I just don't know precisely where. Allegedly, yeah. Okay, we gotta switch sides. It's getting dirty. Really old Roncinol. Basically just any lighter fluid that has naphtha. That's specifically for um, enamel. Is it enamel or is it oil? Is it oil based? I never can remember. But the Tamiya panel liner, specifically for that. I feel like it's oil based. But don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. About the plastic falling apart under lighter fluids. Been trying to use gunpowder. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. The actual panel liner is way worse for the plastic than the lighter fluid is. If you use the Tamiya stuff, anyways, because it actually weakens the plastic. Although I guess if it's not painted, since the naphtha can remove the panel liner, it may kind of have the same effect. But you're using like such a light amount and just like brushing it across. You're not pouring a whole bunch of it in there and then leaving it on like the panel liner. Yeah, that's true. Because is it ABS that it's really bad for? There's one type of plastic it's like really bad for. Most most of Bandai kits are polyethylene. The runners will be labeled with PE, and then I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it's really bad for ABS, but I could be wrong on that. I don't ever really have to worry about it because I paint all my stuff, so got the paint covering it. You know, if I could turn this up a little bit. What if I turn it up real loud? When does it come through the mic? Okay, it's barely coming through the mic there. Honestly, could just do this and not even need an earpiece. And use my nice, super expensive monitors I got for free. Because somebody blew a horn tweeter out of my electric drum amp. It's actually a keyboard amp, but I used it for electric drum amp. And that's been years and years ago, and I still have never replaced the horn tweeter in it. It's actually at my office at work. So if you go to my office at work, you just see a back in the corner. There's a big Roland. I should probably left the clips on there or whatever. They're easy to clip back up. A big Roland keyboard amp with a 15-inch speaker in it, and a horn tweeter sitting on top of it. Because I took it out, I just never got a new one to replace it. Also learned today that 16 that comes in here from time to time, 16X, I don't know if he plays other stuff, but he's at least a fellow bass player. So if he comes in here tonight, I gotta remember to ask him about it. But no electric instrument quite clicked. And saxophone, yeah, saxophone doesn't need, that's for sure. I mean, you can get a mic to plug into the bell, but you don't, yeah, you don't need it. Oh, we're almost done. This whole not having this in my ear and not having to worry about that. Of course, it. Besides today, I guess when it wasn't charged, it's worked every time, so it's not really something I got to worry about too much. But I'm like, why didn't I think of this before? I was just afraid the mic was gonna pick shit up. Okay. Oh, and I can hear that, which I figured I should be able to. After a few weeks of having Pepsi Zero, I feel like my brain is fully convinced that it's regular Pepsi. And I'm kind of blown away by that because I've heard people say that about Diet Pepsi, and I don't know how the hell that's possible. Yeah, that's bullshit. Exactly. They just haven't had a regular Pepsi in so long that they don't know what the fuck Pepsi tastes like. That's what I would say. Because that's the way my dad is. He's all about his Diet Pepsi. And they slightly recently, somewhat recently, they slightly changed the recipe, but didn't tell anyone. And I assume they will deny it up and down. But um, there's a slight change to the bottle as well at the same time, like what the bottle looked like. And everyone that was big Diet Pepsi drinkers says it doesn't taste the same anymore. Like it's real close, but it's still different. Most of this is probably going to clean out because it's real rounded edges, but we will try to keep a decent amount in there. Hang on, pretty much used up that Q-tip just doing this one panel. There's a lot on there. This one even have anything? No, I didn't think so. This little tiny guy. It's called addiction. The O phase holds quite a bit. The oh yeah, because it's got O. Yeah, it is kind of a face, isn't it? Oh, you know what that reminds me of? Is it a Magikarp? Does that kind of remind me of a Magikarp? I feel like it's if it's not a Magikarp, it's some kind of Pokemon. Like a maybe it's not the Magikarp. Maybe it's uh Chucklefish? No, it's not Chucklefish. I was thinking the Chucklefish logo from Stardew Valley was an animation they had. But no, that's not it. It might be. Maybe it's Magikarp. If you see it from like straighter on instead of the side. Little side quest. Is this the Q-tip I just had? I have no idea. No, this is the one I just had. Last piece. Man, I really feel like there's something else. That's pretty close, though. I mean, But I feel like there's something else that maybe it's some kind of owl face. Maybe I was only thinking of magic carp or chucklefish because it's orange. Maybe it's some kind of owl face. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, some of it pulled up over there, in there again. How about that one? Okay. If only I could put that on a lower layer and then just fit it over them. I mean, no sense. What would that even do? Fucking nothing. That's what it would do. Okay, we got that. The chest. This is backpack. Backpack. This other one. Oh, those other ones got to go on first. So this. How did these go together? Is it the round ones? On here? Were the round ones in there? They're keyed. Is that right? I feel like the round ones went in there. And then the blocky ones were on the side. Oh, maybe I can tell from this. Yes, that's correct. Okay. Which way did they do theirs? Oh, they did it inward. Mine's outward. Well, it depends on how you think of it, I guess. I don't know how the manual actually tells you to do it. It may just be this way now. Fucking nowhere. Come on. Find. There it is. Come on, find the keyhole. There's an angry face for you. Arr, arr. An angry crying face. Okay. That go on all the way? I didn't feel like it. Oh, there it goes. Oh, what? Why did that come out? Oh, that helps hold in. Okay, so we gotta have the thrusters under that. I guess we could put these in here first. And then throw this on. I think this is the right way. Unless they're supposed to hook the other way so they angle out. I don't. Oh, there it is. Let's have a quick check. Okay, that should be correct. How did they do the... Oh, yeah, they did them that way on the actual instructions. Not that it really matters, but... Okay. Backpack. Assembled backpack is together. Don't look at that side. That's... You don't see that. Now I just sound like my daughter. You didn't see that. Don't look at that. You didn't see that. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, how much more are we going to need the manual? We taking any bets? Looks happy? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, he kind of has ears too. Okay, this goes on here, but the other part goes under it. These bits. This is part of it. Those go in there. Or no, this goes in there. And this is in here. I might have to cheat just to see how the hell you get this together with all these parts in there. So if you have this together, as it should be, how do you... Okay. It worked, it was just a little tight. Oh, he finally made it home. But how does this go in the, this is what hooks in the arm, isn't it? When he wears the shield. Yes. Okay. Oh, that's gonna, I didn't even think about that when I painted it. That's gonna screw up the paint in that hole. It's a good thing we're weathering it. But which way does this go? Shield, shield, shield. Okay. This, where is it? This shows it going on like that. Maybe not. This comes up and this is here, but it doesn't show. Well, this points to the top. Okay, yeah. So like that. Now, can we do this without breaking it? That's a long way to flex. This shows putting it all together and then sliding it in, and I don't know if that's going to work. I guess we can try it. No, we're building... Building Gundams. Well, this one's technically not a Gundam. It's just a GM, but that's what we're building. This one's a pretty old kit. It's pretty plain with all of its stuff. How's it going, by the way? Come on now, get out of there. You see, it just doesn't, the way the angles are, it doesn't really work that way. Okay, but it's this way. That points and that goes there. I mean, I've only broke it twice doing it this way before. Okay, well, we made it work. It's fine. Except we technically didn't make it work. You sneak those out just a little bit. And then it should pop into place. There we go. It should be kind of captive there, like that. Beautimus. Okay, now that can go on, right? Shouldn't be any reason it couldn't. Yeah. And that will basically never come off ever again. I don't even know if it'll go on all the way. That is one hell of a friction fit. Holy shit. Yep. This shield is now and forever together. You're not getting that apart without breaking it. Okay, now we can see what the finished product looks like. I didn't panel line these little circles. Son of a bitch. This way? No, it's this way. Oh. There we go. Ooh. Oh, does anybody else see a problem here with that orange? I didn't realize that shows since it was on the bottom of the piece. I thought the other piece covered it all up. But that ridge shows all the way around. Fuck. That's frustrating. Yeah, it's going to be real battle damaged by the time we're done with it. Looks super plain right now, but when we get the water slide on, the big numbers and stuff on there, I think that'll be looking pretty good. Mud, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Something dirty. He had to put it down in the earth to set it up. It's probably why it's shaped like that at the bottom, anyways. So it's got claws that can stab into the ground and stand up on its own. Do we got our paint yet? Oh, it has been delivered. Let's see if we can finish assembly, and I'll go grab my new paint. Maybe we can play with it. Shield for the big can. Yeah, exactly. Where they lay it over the top, or the snipers and stuff. Snipers can rest it on there. Let's do the pelvis. These go in here. I know that. Got a dick flap over here. These are the side skirts, but they have these inside them. These aren't like... Are the holes the same size? No, they are different. Okay. Gotta go that way. Now, are these gonna slide in without screwing everything up? Oh, they will. Okay. Well, we'll just go ahead and leave them in there then. Ooh. Ooh. I guess technically I'll have to remove these to do the when I do the flat top coat. That's whatever. Oh, you know what? I should really. It's gonna be weathered. It doesn't matter. I was just thinking I don't want the flat coat on all the metal bits. I wanted the metal just to be metal. But if I keep it together when I spray the flat coat, it's gonna get on it. Whatever. Who cares? There's just that, right? And then all the pieces? Pretty sure. Um, did, oh no, I think the other white of these are throwing me off. This right here should be the same color as this middle section here. Is it? I think it is. Actually, the colors look more different on camera than they do in person. So yeah, I think that is right. We also need a little bit better cleanup on the panel line. Because I saw, yeah, up here I missed a spot. That's a little better. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. We'll probably have a few water slides to put up on the waist, but it's looking pretty good. Sounds so plasticky. It's like. Body. This lower bit probably goes on first. It pretty much has to, because this has to overlay it. But the cockpit goes right there. And then that comes there, but does the neck go on first? We'll go ahead and put it on first. Ooh. Do these matter which side they go on? I don't think they do. Oh, maybe they do. It seemed to fit in that one easier. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Where's the... Oh, there's the back. Ooh. Looking pretty good. Oh, there's a little scratch right there. That's in the plastic and not in the paint. We gotta see what it looks like together, right? Pretty good. Okay. Now for the head. I guess we go ahead and put the arms on. I hate how these shoulders are because they try to pop off. Ugh. Yeah. A little bit better position there. Okay. Now the head. And we need the face shield. Let's go. It goes this way, doesn't it? Did I chrome that up there? I didn't even realize that was part of it. I guess? I don't know. I can't really tell. This probably has to go on first. And this will go on over that. What part did I lose then? I distinctly remember losing a part. Unless I found it and just don't remember it. Ooh, yeah. Now we gotta put that on. Oh, come on. Line up. Okay, let's try the other side. Fits on that side. So hopefully this one fits on this side. Oh, it does. Maybe they have a specific side they're supposed to go on? The screen in the front came out real nice with that chrome behind the clear plastic. There we go. I think my different shades of white worked. I think they're doing what I wanted them to do. All right. I'll set him down. There, he can have a shield. Or he can lose it. That's fine too. Hold that down. Whatever. I'm gonna go grab my paint that came in. Hopefully my mic reconnects when I come back. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I mean, I ordered it, so I know what I got, but... oh, it did work. Live unboxing. Freshly shipped. Let's move you. Okay. Where do we... over here. Oh, I should use... do I have one over here? I should use a multi-purpose heat hawk for this. I don't know if I have one at the desk. Oh, I just closed out my stream. I don't see one. Do I have one over here? I have here. We'll use the fancy one. We'll use the fancy irreplaceable one. That's a smart idea, right? You got the job done. Job done. All right, so this is should be the clear colors. This includes the new primary colors, which has all these as teal, which we had to custom mix before. Now this one has teal. There's a ultramarine color, so if you want to paint your space marines, there's an actual just straight up space marine blue that they call ultramarine. But what I was more interested in is there's flesh white, flesh pink, flesh orange. There's also buff, a wooden brown. There's a nice light yellow to mix in with stuff to make highlights. Although that might be too yellow. Also rubber black. Rubber black's a good whatchamacallit, weathering. Go away. Go. You're gonna have to have Ollie time here in a second. Oh, is this the full? Okay, that's the full paint line so far. Are the clear colors in there? Well, they are. They're over here. And the primers and varnishes. That's kind of cool. I'll keep that one around. I had one with all that stuff, and then I lost it. So this also comes with a little bit of cleaner and thinner, which is, I don't really need more thinner, but whatever. I could always use some cleaner. Woo! Look at that magenta. That's pretty hot. That is a hot pink. It's more muted down there where all the actual pigment is, though. Got some ochre. Purple red. That's just like shit brown to me. Matte red. Some of these are the primary colors over again, just in matte, which is whatever. I don't really care. The weird part, though, is they made all these matte colors, right? But then supposedly all these all these flesh colors are gloss. Well, what sense does that make? I don't know why they made all those gloss. There's flesh white, pink, flesh orange. So you can give somebody a fake tan with flesh orange, I guess. What is this? Oh, ivory. Ivory's a good color to have. Is this just flat white? Or matte? Yeah, matte white. So that's all matte colors. Purple. The buff is matte. The wood is matte. Wood brown is matte. Whoa, the rubber black looks super blue. That's interesting. I'm sure it should be way darker than that. We'll give it a shake and then we'll check the tip. Okay, it's it's kind of a bluish gray. Really. I'm probably going to like Mission Models Rubber Black better. Because it's got like browns and it's just a bunch of shitty colors and it's in real dark. Okay, now, so the flesh colors and stuff will be cool when I'm airbrushing a figure. The clears are what? That's the same thing. I don't need another one. The clears are what we're really looking for. I'm wondering. That's the teal. Green. Clear blue. So now my idea for this stuff, I thought about just mixing the blue with the sparkle, but the paints aren't compatible with each other. So I want to try, this is the space blue undercoat. And this is with black. The black looks deeper and nicer, but I want a blue hue to it. So I want to try doing this and mix. What was I thinking? Oh, I want to try it under and over. So I want to spray the gloss black, and then I want to spray this, and then do the sparkle over the top. And then I want to do one where it's the gloss black, the sparkle, and then a thin coat of this over the top just to give it a blue hue. And since it's supposed to be clear, it should shine through. So at some point we're going to test that. These are all, I'm pretty sure they're all, yeah, like clear brown. I don't know what I'm going to do with clear brown. Maybe make a good weathering thing. Huh? Clear amber, you can make a turn signal light. Some clear amber. Yeah, it could be good mud rust. There's a little bit of cleaner and thinner, which is whatever. And then also, like, there's clear white. What do you do with clear white? I don't really know why this exists. If you just want to desaturate something, I don't understand why there's clear white. Clear black, I understand, because you can like tint things. The clear white is a little bit of a mystery to me. Ooh, is this foam? We might be able to use some of this foam for weathering too. Although it's pretty densely packed. It might be too dense to get a good texture out of it. We may have to try it when I do the noosh. Could try to use that to wipe it off. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go let this stupid cat out. Where'd he go? Did he go upstairs? Maybe he's upstairs. I know he wants out. .3D print support material on the floor. Okay, I guess we're ready to do water slides, aren't we? Get his arms done first. Sounds like a good place to start. Oh, it's rubbing on the... God damn it. It's a good thing we're weathering it. Or is that not sitting all the way and that's why? It's scratching the paint off right there. It's just barely touching it. Feels like it's not on all the way. Oh, yeah. Something's not quite. Like when you move it, it starts pulling apart again. There's a gap you can push together, but then when you move it, it separates again. Oh well. Let's take these shoulders off so I can do them separate. Let's just do those first. Come on. There we go. So I want to do one of these big boys up there. Like that. Oh wait, not this one. I want the number on this one. Yeah. We want a number on that one. One, two, or three? I need a drink. Oh, I need to wet the sponge. You can watch the sponge grow. I don't know why, but watching this sponge grow just reminded me that I have seaweed snacks. And now I want some. So don't ask me why. Don't ask me how those are related. I don't know. I am missing a knife. Uh-oh. I still have one I can use right now, but I shouldn't be missing a knife. I don't see it down there. That's interesting. I think we'll just do 71. I just need to be a little bit wetter there. What do they have? They got another thing up in the corner. Little thing down here I like. I don't know that it really needs a thing up in the corner. What's it using the corner? Is it these? I think it's these. What do these say? Is there any way to know? Not really. Oh, I should get Wilson's digital magnifier. That would show us. Ooh, that's a lot. Oh, we need a clean Q-tip. Okay, well that just soaked all of it up. Just need a little bit. There we go, just a little bit. This one's big enough I can actually hold it with my finger. Some of that squeezed out and kind of more over that way. That looks pretty good. Shoulders should go pretty quick here. Focus. Focus there, camera. Doot. Little doot. Set that back on there. So get the extra. I kind of like where it's at already. So then let's touch it and fuck it up. Perfect. Exactly. Just like I said. Ooh, yeah. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. So I kind of wanted to do the same thing on the back side. I have an idea though. Let's leave it and do the other one. Then we'll fuck with it. So maybe I have less chance of moving them around on accident. Well, this one I want this big boy. Does that fit? Yeah, I think it does. We're already moving. That's actually in a, well, now that I touched it, I say it was in a pretty good spot. Q-tip's getting saturated. Call that good? Nice if it went left just a little bit. Oh, oh. This needs to, nope, not that much. Come on. This shouldn't be this hard. There we go. I don't know if I should put some, since it's so big, should I put some mark softer on top? It doesn't need to conform to a shape because it's flat, but that's supposed to help it melt in better. I have a water slide dryer. How have I never thought of that before? Okay, now we need the tiny little drop there. Bloop. There we can put that down there. Oh, they're going. How you doing, Delta? Got some paint to play with too. It's not really for this, but there's I did the legs last time. So legs are the only thing really completed. Still needs to be matted over the top, but once I get everything decaled up, we'll matte all of it. And we just got all the waist and up put together today. Finally got the panel lines cleaned up and slapped it all together. Ooh, I did not match. I missed a coat or two over here. Those colors should match. They match on this side. Oops. I like how we've sprayed chrome behind the head camera, and it's looking pretty nice. Nice and reflective. Okay, so we're going to swap this to the other one. And then hopefully those are dried enough that I won't screw them up. In this one, I think I'm just putting one of these little guys on. Been a pretty chill night so far. I like where that's at. It might be a little, I don't know if that's going to end up being a little plain or not, but we'll leave that one. And then we'll put the other big one on here in the little corner one. Then the shoulders will be done. I don't think we really need anything on top, or I mean, we could put something on the outside, I guess. That might be kind of cool. Okay, this one. I wish you get the shield, the big number on the shield too. It's looking way too plain. Excuse me. Why are you not sliding? There it goes. A little bit more gap on the other side. Pull that down just a tiny bit. Oh, that's close. Oh, I like that. Could go that way a little. It could go that way just a tiny amount. Oh, right there. Perfect. I like it. I really like how the doing the water slides really scratches my graphic design itch. Okay. I don't know if the softer will really help with this or not, but technically should help blend the edges in. Set that over there. Do the same on the number. Set that over there. Okay, we'll call those good for now. We may put something on the edge of the shoulder, but we'll call those good for now. Now, where's the... Yes, this. Southeast Asia Earth Federation Force. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, is that all one piece or are those two different? Yeah, it is all one piece. Okay. So I want this. And the big number. I finally got my Miata running on full ethanol this weekend. Took it out Sunday for the first drive on full ethanol. It's still kind of shit ethanol though, because it's like 70%, not fully 85. But we're just coming out of winter, so it's kind of be expected from the fuel pump. straighter down here. Maybe it's better to hold on to this. I got some, oh yeah, we need to stretch, don't we? I got the fuel mostly tuned in. I got some tweaks to make to the fuel. And then I'm hoping it's not 100% confirmed, but the 24th, is it the 24th? It's a Friday. I think it's either 24th or 25th. The car should be on the dyno. And then the first, I take it to the track. So we'll have first track day of the year on the 1st. Whoop. Well, let's start with the 07, I think. Some of that off of there. Do crap stuff before you get through. Yeah. Ethanol doesn't burn very well when it's cool out. So in wintertime, it has more gas in it and lower ethanol percentage. This is, uh-oh. I don't know how well that's really lined up. It's hard to line this up because the 7 is so kind of not. It needs to be more left than it looks because the 7 doesn't take up as much space as the O. I think that's pretty good there though, because when we put the next bit on over it, that bit's gonna look weird if it's not actually centered. That's pretty centered there. Yeah, I don't know that the 07's really centered. I think that's just, it's gonna have to be how it is though. Maybe pull that way a little bit. We get a little extra juice on there. Maybe it'll move for us. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just stuck. I think it's just on there and we live with it. I think that's what's happening. I don't think we have any choice. No say in the matter. Looks way better though. I think that 7's stretched slightly. It kind of like curves up, doesn't it? I think it stretched that corner up. I'll put some softer over it and see if it actually does anything. I have my doubts. Yeah, I see, because I see it in person as well, and not just at the kind of weird camera angle. I see it like flat on, so yeah, pretty sure it's actually there. Try to get most of that soaked back up here. Didn't this just play? Do I have 2 copies of this in there? Oh, the star tried to move on me. Maybe we can massage it back a little bit. The corner's trying to lift. Is that any better? Am I crazy or is that slightly better? It's still not straight, but I feel like it's slightly better. Maybe. Okay, anyway. Shield's done. I think that's all I wanted to do to it. What is it? It's 8 o'clock. What's next? Do the arms. The arms, do we need to take, we may have to take the shoulder piece off. There's some nice little GM branding. I'm trying to figure out where I might want to put that. Could maybe do that on the shoulders. It would fit. Oh yeah, back of the head. That's a good idea. Put it right under there. I wonder if they have anything there. Oh, they have EFF there. Oh, their example has it on the ears. One on each ear. Which that could be okay too. I might rather put it on these shoulders. Although the side of the head would be, the side of the head's going to be kind of plain, isn't it? It doesn't matter. I want this on the shoulder as like an arm patch. They have that in their example, and I like that idea. Oh, nope, that's upside down. Come on, turn over. Let me put the GM right at the bottom. I think that's what I'm going to do. What? Is it just playing the same shit? What is happening? Is it not on random or something? Where's my mouse? I assume that's the random button. Yeah, that's random. Cantina all over again? Yeah. That away. I didn't want all that to come down into that. I was saving it for the other one I was going to put on, but I guess we will do this one first. It's going to be like that. Nope. Nope. Yes. Yes, like that. That works. I just want a little bit up there. That one song again. Yep. Gotta jizz it up in here. I haven't tried that with any AI audio for the style. Just put jizz in there. Should be higher up. I feel like that's all right. Yeah, it should be good. Well, sorry. Yeah, true. Especially with it being instrumental and not having lyrics. Couldn't have anything too bad go wrong with that, since there's no lyrics at least. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, get off my finger. No. Okay, there we go. This is the same song just without the words. What is happening? Okay, I don't think the random is very random. Or if it may be random but does not account for what's played before. I wonder if that's how it works. So it can replay stuff before it gets to a new song. That might be how it's working. Oh, that's kind of cool. Straight up and down like that. I'm not sure if I like it or not, but I almost wish I did the other side like that now. It's pretty close to the right spot. Could go down a little bit, but I think we will leave it there. Okay, that's the only thing I want to do on that bit. Now the arms, we need some like warning symbols and bullshit. Oh, hey, Vicious. So, dude. Doing some water slides. Here, I'll show you what we got so far. We did some assembly.
Hello?
Hello? We did some assembly. Of course, I have the arms off. But this is where we just got water slides on the shield. That's where we're at. Also got some new paint in, so I'm gonna have to get a figure, find a figure to paint because it's got a bunch of flesh colors: flesh, flesh white, flesh pink, flesh orange, buff. There's also purple red might work as like an undertone to the skin. Yeah, it's really coming together. We got all the panel lining cleaned on the body and stuff. Where's my drink's out? There's my water. Hey, Nike. Is this, that's okay, maybe that's not the same song. I bought it online. These are airbrush only. They're way too thin to, well, I guess it tells you up there, formulated for airbrush. They're made by Gallery, who makes airbrushes. That's who makes the airbrushes I use. That's the most recent one I got. But it's way too thin to brush paint. So, but the I guess I probably showed you the Monument Hobbies ones. Or not Monument Hobby, Pro Acryl. Which is Monument Hobby, but yeah, I really like these for brush painting. There's a couple there, like there's tan flesh. So for flesh colors anyways. Dark warm flesh. Ivory works good for getting there's a dark ivory for doing highlights. Brightening up for highlights. Pale yellow works really good. Yeah, I would recommend doing some kind of primer. You can either get a rattle can and spray paint a primer, or you can get brush on primer. I've just never, since I have an airbrush and stuff, I've never used brush on primer. I see in their example they have these little triangles on the elbows. I think that looks kind of dumb, so I don't think we're gonna do that. But also, my zoom not gonna work. Zoom out just a little bit. Once you get the model done, especially because it's a stationary figure, if it's just gonna sit on a shelf somewhere, I don't know how primer, how needed primer really is. Especially because you'll paint it all, and then after you're done painting it, you'll want to go over it with some kind of gloss coat, or not gloss coat, but a clear coat. Most likely a matte finish or something. And that just seals in the whole paint job. So since it's not like this where stuff moves around and it's stationary, and it's not like a minifigure you're going to use for a tabletop game, it's a figurine that's going to sit on a shelf. It's not going to be touched a bunch. Yeah, I don't know if primer is really that necessary. I would primer it myself just because I have the primer and I have the easy means to do it. But I don't know that you really have to do it. Which ones did they use around the joints? That's not even close to straight. Look at their example there. It's not even close to straight. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to use it. It's just if you're gonna brush on primer, brushing it on, you have a chance to get a texture in the paint before you start your color layer. So with brush on primer on something that big, brush on primer might be a little bit of a risk. But they make like hobby spray can primers, but you don't even need that. You can go to Walmart and get some just primer in a rattle, like cheap primer in a rattle can, and do it that way too. It doesn't need to be anything special. I don't know if I want to go this hard right now. This song's a little wild. I think I only need one of these. Exactly. This is good. For what we're doing, is going a little hard. But the way my stream music is, it could be like lo-fi jazz on the next song. You know, you never. It's between like lo-fi jazz and this in synthwave. How are these different? Oh, they're just reversed. Because I was thinking you could turn this over and make it the same, but no, they're actually the lettering is reversed. Okay. So we want one of those. Uh, what else do we want to put on there? I'm trying not to go too hard on the water slides on this. I kind of like the basic look of it. Uh, but they're in the bottom. I guess we'll do the bottom. So I want this one right there. So you doing some writing, Vicious? That's straight. Yeah. 2 hours of writing and tutoring. So cost of finishing Steam library. Oh, okay. So you did some writing first. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to get a special Twitch drop for Gray Zone, and earlier, and I saw you were on streaming. 2,000 at least per stream. Dang. Oh, or 2 hours. I see. Do I really need water slides? They really add so much to the kit, but at the same time, it's like it's so tedious. I might actually rather sand than do water slides. And I hate sanding. Dang, Gina. That's such a good show. I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Okay, now we want the same thing on this side. Slide it in right there. Oh no, this is made by, well, everybody just calls it Display. It's actually an acronym, and so it's, but whatever. This is actually the old model too. The new one, this is all aluminum. The new one has different knobs, and this is actually stainless steel, and it's like precision milled and shit. And it also, like this one's captive on here. There's a couple pins that are driven in that hold it on the ball. This tightens it on there, but you can't remove this, and on the new one you can. But the new one's also like $80 or something like that because it's precision milled stainless steel and all that stuff. I think the base is exactly the same, but the whole top's different. Put a little of that and a little of that. I had a little oopsie there. It's kind of hard to see. Like it's somewhat blended in, but you can tell I flooded it with paint a little bit if you look close, or if I put it closer to the camera. But now's when we fix it in post. Where's that ridge at? There's an angle where that changes. I don't think it's enough of a change to matter, so we'll just kind of set it right there. Caution, this will pinch you in half if you're inside here and it moves. I'm pretty sure that's what the warning says. Sudden loss of lower half of body. Because if this was scaled up to life size, that's, you could probably fit your body in that crack. It's pretty. Let's see, it could come up a little bit to match the other side, which is good because it covers my paint mistake a little better that way. There we go. Okay, do I want anything on the outside of the arm? I don't know if I do. Do they give any examples? Oh, they have a little I have a little thing there, and I don't know if I really care about that. So let's take it out of the... Because we will have, let's see, that's that arm, which will go with this shoulder. So we have that there. It needs something else, doesn't it? At least something. Do one of those in the corner or something. It should fit. Ooh. We shall try that. One of the longer ones, yeah. And it's there. Oh, maybe one of the circle ones. Just because it's longer. Let's do that. Yeah, I like that. Get up in the corner and then have it follow that edge. Right there. Not there. Nope, 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 nope. Now you fucked it all up. It's really all you do with water slides. As soon as they touch the model, you do nothing but fuck them up. Until you eventually don't fuck it up quite as much as it was. You make it less fucked up, and then it's done. Pretty much how water slides work. That definitely helps. It fills it in a little. Yeah, I like it. Still pretty minimalistic, but not so plain. The inside of the arm, I don't think I give a shit. Because that's whatever. We could do the same thing in there, but... Well, you know, now that I say that... I mean, while we're here... It's not the worst idea. Just take a second. You still do any, like, substance painter and stuff like that, Vicious? Any of, like, the 3D modeling, painting, texturing? Just this process made me think of that. That was the part I hated most, 3D modeling things. I like building the object, and then once I get done building the object, the last thing I want to do is texture it. There we go. That's almost like it's like a forearm tattoo right there. Oh, that was a good pop. Dang. Yep, he's getting tatted up. Okay, we know what we need now. So I need... Do I know what I need? These ones and these ones. So I need 2 of these. 2... Ooh, almost cut it. 2 of these. 2 of these. What time is it? We're getting close to time. And 2 of these. That's all I did, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Boop. Nope, nope. Let go. Put the drops on. Little drop there, little drop there. Ooh, that's pretty good where it's at. I like it. I like it. See, once you know what you want and where you want it, it goes much faster. It's a little high. It's kind of centered. Maybe I should have done them more centered. Might look better. Oh well. It's too late anyway. Use the airbrush to give it a little dry. So then hopefully they won't move when I touch them and inevitably fuck them up. Touch, touch. That one's a little too much. Can I suck some of that back up? Not really. If I do that. Okay, that's a little better. So I want the little one. The little ones. You can't control all the little ones. Whoa! That's a Sum 41 song. Oh shit. No. It just stuck where it's at. Would still like you to move a little, please. There it goes. Thank you. This one's being frustrating. Gets close to where I want it, and then I try to slightly move it, and it jumps. There we go. That's better. Higher up. Not that high up. Top needs to be along the ridge. There we go. That's more what I wanted. May just have to end it with this arm. I don't know what else. I don't think we have time to do anything else. We'll finish up this arm. Oh, I like that. I fucked it all up. It's like, oh, I like that touch. I do like that. Okay. Now we go this way. Let's clamp it up in there. Now, how did I did that? So it should be on that side. Okay. Got it. And it needs to be this one. The circle goes up to the corner. Yee! No, you son of a bitch. Let go. There it goes. There's what we wanted. Trying to get it stable and it took off on me. Then we just put one here. And we'll call the arms done. Oh. We need a little of the juice. Probably should shake that a little more often. That stuff likes to settle out of there. I don't know what's in there, but whatever's in there likes to settle in the bottom. We're in shambles over here. I need to figure out what project I'm going to do when this is done. Because the next kit, it has to be the Stormbringer. Because I keep saying I'm going to do it and then don't do it. But I want to take a break between the kits and like do some hand painting. So maybe I'll find a figurine to paint. Or I still have these little, I got these little cyberpunk Zaku minis. Cyberpunk Street Thug Zaku minis. Maybe we could paint them up or something. I have bases that they go on. But we need a little change of, or at least I need a little change of pace. Oh, did it? Son of a... So I may... I forgot to paint this. But the colors are real close. I might just... when I flat coat this, I might just flat coat that to make it the same sheen. I just found that sitting on my desk. I completely forgot to paint it. It doesn't need any panel lining or anything. Yeah, I could do one of your buddy's STLs. We have to find, you know, have to be within TOS of Twitch. Okay, well, I think we did okay tonight. Yeah, it should be fine then. Just as long as we, you know, get the right version. Since it seems like he usually offers multiple versions of things. Let's get this on. See, this would be this one. Slap the arms on. Oh, it's coming together. It is coming together. Oh, that looks so much better already. Look at that. All like an actual man instead of some Cthulhu thing. I feel like, let's see. Maybe just turn the hands like this. And then angle this a little more. Put these out a little bit slightly maybe. Put those out. Let them fall back some. And then it's like he's just like floating through space. Yeah, that's looking... That's the thing about water slides. They're kind of tedious and a pain in the ass to do, but man, once you get them on, it just starts popping. I kind of want to add something here. I feel like that's too plain. I don't want to overdo it, but I feel like that's too plain. We need something on those. And we still got the chest and the waist to do. The waist won't have very much. The chest, I think there's a symbol to go on the front. Is there a white symbol to go on the front? Oh, no, it doesn't have anything. I was thinking it had something like the Federation symbol to go on the front. Oh, you know what I could do? Oh, oh boy. Oh boy, we could just do little chef's kiss. Where's it at? Just like we did my fancy Zaku shield. We need a little chef's kiss. I don't know where are those at? Uh-oh. They wouldn't be in there. Do we actually run out of music? So it does play through. Whatever. Man. Where are those at? They were right here. But apparently I'm wrong. Oh, when are we going to do the Kshatriya? That's going to be such a cool build. Shit! I don't know where they are. I don't have any other cases over here. I know what I want to do, though. And we'll have to do a little bit of painting for it. I guess I will have to... look for them later. Because I need to get out of here in a couple minutes anyway. Huh. Where would I put those? Did I have a place where I put all my water slides? I ask as if anyone besides me knows or would know. I don't think I did. That's all drawing stuff down in there. They wouldn't be in there. Possibly in here, but shouldn't be. No. Shouldn't be in here. This is like electronic shit. This is like cables and stuff. Shouldn't be in here. Man, I'm gonna lose my mind trying to find this crap. Not down in there. I've already looked in here. In there? Nope, not in there. Well, whatever. I'll have to look for it later. It's behind the thing, yeah. But what I'm thinking is like we did on the on my Zaku, this 3D emblem that comes separate, that I got a whole bunch of them separate from the kit. There's Federation ones as well. So maybe we can find a Federation one that fits right there. I think that's what would be super cool. I just don't know what the hell I did with them. Oh, unless they're down, they could be right down here. What is this? Oh no, that's just the instructions for Tristan. And the Leo instructions. See, I thought I put them with... Yeah, there's something missing, because I thought I put them with my extra water slides, and I can't find my extra water slides. So I think I'm correct in the fact that they are with my extra water slides. Because I'm not sure where my extra water slides are. But whatever. Whatever. Put some of this stuff away. And, oh, or we could, when we're done with this, we could work on this guy too. I need to paint this guy up. He's pretty cool. I don't know exactly how I'm going to paint him yet, but of course that could take a while. I don't know if I want to do a project quite that big, but maybe that's what we would do. I don't know. Anyway, that's... Oh, I'm finding things? Those are more water slides? Apparently, I just have water slides strewn all around the room. But yeah, it's almost 9. Let's see. Do I need to have anything? No, I think I'm all set. We got race tomorrow. Starts at... No. I was going to say 7, but that's... Practice starts at 7. Race starts at 8. Yeah. Well, qualifying technically starts at 8. But, so tomorrow, it's not Miatas, it's Toyota GR86s. And it's at Lime Rock, where you turn right a bunch and then turn left once. Well, really, you turn right and then left and then right a bunch. And then you finish the lap. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. Should be a lot of fun. I don't know how good I'll be in the GR, but we'll see how it goes. Other than that, I think that's it for tonight. I think we're good. We'll get I don't know if we'll have anything on the head of this guy or not. We might put something in the back. But we just kind of have the main body, and then we'll flat coat it. And then I got to find time to take nice pictures and some video of it. And then we'll get into... Maybe that'll give me an excuse to not work on it next week, and we can work on the car next week. But anyways, I need to get pictures and video of it in its like finished form, and then we'll go back in and fuck it all up with weathering. Which, I don't know, it's coming, it's looking so good right now. I don't know if I want to do it, but yeah, I do. I got a, I guess it's not in here. I tested it on that once because I was just going to have it up there and spinning in the background, but when I tested it, it like the turntable immediately died. But yeah, I got a turntable. I have like a photo shooting spot in the other room where I set it up in my it looks like it looks like where you do hostage videos basically, because the room's unfinished, and and I just pull this sheet down. Yeah, Looks like a hostage video room or something. All right. That's it for me tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the race. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.